I'm Damari Gray. You're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
I'm Altamont Freddie Butler.
I'm Ricardo Baby Gardner, and you are watching the Reggae Boys Commentary.
Reggae Boys Commentary, live and direct every time.
This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471.
Hi, my name is Lee Williamson. Subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary.
Hi, my name is Joby McAnuff. Subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary.
I'm Javon Watson, and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
Hi everybody, I'm Darren Moore, and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
Skin clean and nice and ting and ting. I'm Tiffany Cameron, Reggae Girl Striker, and you are watching the Reggae Boys Commentary. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, Reggae Boys Commentary, like and subscribe, yeah? Reggae Boys Commentary, like, share, and subscribe.
Reggae Boys Commentary, subscribe, like, and share.
Hi, I'm Chris Binney, and I'm Jamaica's #1 squash player and 9-time Caribbean champion, and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share button below.
Just goes like that. Reggae Boys invasion of the world. Big side, big side.
That's your 2024 Pro Citizens Jewel of the Caribbean Women's Under 20 Finals. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Team Jamaica! We would also like to say a showcase here from Team Trinidad and Tobago. Red, special thanks to officials for making sure you had a clean game here today, ladies and gentlemen. One more time, make some noise for your winners, Team Jamaica!
Well, hello. Hello there. Good evening to everybody watching this. I hope you all are doing well. I'm Simon Preston, and welcome back to Reggae Boys Commentary, your platform for everything Jamaican football related. Are you guys okay? Well, I certainly hope that you are okay. Let me know how you guys are doing. Are you excited leading into the draw this evening? Tell us how exactly you are feeling at this point in time. Eagerly looking forward to seeing what you're saying. I'm going to take some of the comments first before we get into everything. So get into that right now so everybody's aware. Good evening to everybody. Thanks very much for watching and tuning into Reggae Boys Commentary. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button to this platform. We just recently surpassed 22,000 subscribers recently. Help us to push on even further. That your support would be great. Smash the like button as well. We have 15 likes right now. If you're proud of Jamaica, you hit the like button. All right. So do that right away. That would be greatly appreciated. Okay. And we can get into the draw. We can get to the history of the draw and all of these aspects of things so that you all are aware. Okay. So let's get right to it, shall we? All right. Good. Let's see what you guys are saying. Ready. Okay. Detonation also says ready. I do go Canada, Jamaica, TNT. We'll get into that. Vernon says, good evening. Good evening. Panama, Jamaica, Suriname, Mexico, Jamaica, Trinidad, Curacao. Patrick Simon, seeing the sugarcane blowing just now. Remind me back in the days when I used to go to school and get sugarcane. Where are you living now, Patrick? Where are you guys watching this video from? Comment right now. Where are you guys watching this video from? Yeah, tell us right now. Where are you watching this video from right now? All right, yeah, tell us exactly where in particular you are watching this video. Let us know right now, and we can take it from there. Okay. Mexico, Jamaica, what was it? That Jamaican English says open in LA. Mad thing. First responder says bless up Icon Simon. Hey, how you doing? Do you know the song by Marlon Samuels called Icon? Me hire executive just for make decisions. Private doctor. Big tune. Big tune, big tune, big tune. Gregory Allen says, up and running, Simon. Up and running indeed. Indeed. Trent Boring says, big up my brethren. Trent, where have you been? Where have you been? You have been absent. You've been missing in action. Where have you been? Because you have not been here in quite some time. Normally you're here and you discuss about Martinique and Guadeloupe and the potential players that Martinique and Guadeloupe has. You know, so it's been some time. It has been some time since you have been here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, where are you guys watching this video from? Omar Henry says, I'm not worried. You shouldn't be. I'm so suspicious as Manchester, UK. First one says Yonkers. Oh, you're in New York, are you? Okay. And Archer says, big up Simon, capital of casual. I don't get the capital of casual part. Sylvester Whittingham says Orlando, Florida. Okay, Orlando. Cool, cool. You have straight flights from Montego Bay to Orlando. Okay. Patrick says, I am watching from Atlanta, Georgia. You ever heard the song Fully Gaza by Little Addy? More than Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, you have to listen to that song as well. Javon Davis says Kingston, Jamaica. Vernon Yeast says, okay, Kingston, Jamaica, Kingston, Ontario. You have different Kingstons, you know, different Kingstons. So yeah, do tell me, where is it that you are watching from? Okay. Yeah, man. Kingston, Jamaica. Yeah, because those elements are certainly, you know, key. So that is what I'll say there. Omar says Grand Cayman. Okay. Little Cayman, Cayman Brack. Grand Cayman. First responder says yes, big tune. Actually, I stopped by Georgia State to see my daughter. Okay, very nice one. Brownman Security says watching from Antigua, Wolves, West Midlands, because the way they talk in that part of the world is like this. Do you know what I mean? Like Trent Boring says Guada Boys and Go-Go. Nitro, you live in Negril. You, Nitro, you live in Negril. You serious? I'm disappointed in you. Why didn't you tell me? You know, because sometimes that could be that neck of the woods, Nitro. Shame on you, man. Absolutely shame on you, honestly. Sarasota, Florida for Trent Boring. Okay. Terrence is in Antigua and Barbuda. Melcher Walker It says big up, Simon. Big up. Okay, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to share something on your screen. Give me a few minutes, few seconds, I should say, and then I'm going to comment about it. Right. Good. So you guys ready? Looking forward to it. All right, good. Now, as you can see on the screen right now, what you see are the pots for the draw. The pots for the draw determine the potential opponents for Jamaica. As you can see, Jamaica are in pot 2 with Costa Rica, Honduras, and Haiti. What that means is that Jamaica will not face Costa Rica, Honduras, and Haiti in the Gold Cup. Jamaica will face one team from pot 1, one team from pot 3, and one team from pot 4. And of course, with Jamaica, that would comprise the group of 4 teams in that group. You're going to have 4 groups, 4 teams in each group. The top 2 teams in each group will advance to the quarterfinals of the competition. Now, if you look at the last decade of the competition, Jamaica has been challenging for the title. 2015 runners-up, 2017 runners-up, 2019 semi-finalist, 2021 quarterfinalist, 2023 semi-finals run. We'll go back to 2011, it was a quarterfinal run. 2009, it was a group stage. 2005, quarterfinals. 2003, quarterfinals. 2000, group stage. 98, fourth. 93, third. 1991 was group stage. And those have been our participations in the CONCACAF Gold Cup. Now, remember in the last Gold Cup, Jamaica played the opening game of the tournament against the United States. And this took place at Soldier Field in Chicago. This was Jamaica's first game. And of course, you'd said that the toughest team in the group, as in the group you had Trinidad and Tobago, St. Kitts and Nevis, Jamaica, the United States. And Jamaica, we played the toughest opponents in the first game. Now, it could be said that when you're in a competition like this, a round robin and then a knockout stage, if you get the toughest team out of the way early, you build momentum heading into your remaining games. So that is something to think about as well. Mindset Media says, big up, Simon. Big up. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. So when you look there, Jamaica will face one of Mexico, Canada, Panama, United States. And let me make one thing clear as well. For the quarterfinals, A1 would play D2, right? And D1 would play A2. You understand what I'm saying? So if Jamaica, for example, goes into Group A with Mexico, and let's say that Jamaica is the runner-up of Group A, that will mean that Jamaica will play the winner of Group D, which has the United States. So I'm just providing clarity so you understand. However, if Jamaica is in Group B or Group C, what that means is that the potential lies, if Jamaica is a runner-up in the group, it means facing either Canada or Panama in the quarterfinals of the competition. So I am just sharing that with you. Daniel Ricketts, what are you talking about? There's regular content, man. You need to hit the subscribe button. That is what you need to do, man. Simple as that. Simple as that. That's what you got to do right there, man. That is what needs to happen. Okay? Good. All right. So in the comments, as you can see, you have persons that have been speaking specifically about potential opposition, right? I've seen persons give their group thoughts. And what I'm going to do is look at those individually so that persons are aware, okay? And of course, so everybody's aware in terms of venues, June 14 to July 6 is the Gold Cup, right? So in relation to the Gold Cup, we'll have to wait until Friday morning to know the venues, but what I can promise is that the vast majority of the Gold Cup will be in the west coast of the United States. And what are those venues in particular? Here are the venues: Vancouver, Arlington, Austin, Carson, Glendale, Houston, Inglewood, Minneapolis, Paradise, Las Vegas, San Diego, San Jose, Santa Clara, St. Louis. So hopefully that provides clarity to everybody. Okay? So we know the final will be at the NRG Stadium in Houston. As you know, Jamaica, we played here against Mexico in the Copa America last year. Remember? Yep. Played here in the Copa America last year. So this is where the final will be, in Houston. Where will the opening game of the Gold Cup be? SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. This is where the opening game of the Gold Cup will be played. It's located in LA. It's a suburb of LA, Inglewood, that is. Hosted the final of the 2023 Gold Cup, and certainly we saw it as well used for the Nations League finals as well. Just want to show an aerial view. Beautiful stadium, isn't it? So yeah. Yeah, Trent Boring. So basically what happened was René Samois came to the team hotel and gave some encouragement to the team. So that was really good. And everybody is recommended to purchase a membership on JFF Live so that they can see it. So that is very important for persons to do. Yes, Nitro, you are correct. The FIFA Club World Cup will be played simultaneously with the CONCACAF Gold Cup. The CONCACAF Gold Cup will be on the west coast of the United States, June 14 to July 6, while the FIFA Club World Cup will be June 14 to July 13. So yes, to answer your question, the FIFA Club World Cup will take place simultaneously. That is correct. Okay? But as you know, in terms of the FIFA Club World Cup, it's taking place on the East Coast, where you have Philadelphia, East Rutherford, Atlanta, Miami, Charlotte. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of East Coast venues, DC. There's 2 West Coast venues, Seattle being one of them. I think LA is the other. But you get the point. So that is SoFi Stadium. So if Jamaica is drawn to face Mexico in the opening game of the Gold Cup, this will be the venue. Okay? This will be the venue. Take a look at it. Take a long, hard look at it. Interesting, eh? I want to show another venue where games will be played at in the Gold Cup. It's a place where there's a strong possibility of Jamaica playing games in this venue. And it's located in Canada, in the wonderful city of Vancouver. And the name of the stadium is none other than BC Place. Just look at that venue. We've seen it host Women's World Cup games. We've seen it host CONCACAF Champions Cup games. This venue will be welcoming Lionel Messi very soon in the semifinals of the CONCACAF Champions Cup. So yeah. Yeah, Nitro, and I'm not sure if you tuned into Manningsman's show today, but I was making the point that you find that the majority of the games in the FIFA Club World Cup are on the East Coast because of accommodating with the time zones of Europe, Africa, and Asia. Because West Coast is behind the East Coast by 3 hours, I believe. So when you have games on the East Coast, then you accommodate the time zones that are in Europe, in Africa, and also on the continent of Asia as well. And even the World Cup final in 2026 next year will be on the East Coast at East Rutherford, New Jersey. Okay. Yeah, just look at that venue. Just look at that venue. Hosted matches in the FIFA Women's World Cup. Canada, Switzerland, that round of 16 game. England, Canada in the quarterfinals. USA, Japan in the final. Yeah, it's quite a venue, isn't it? Javon Davis, the draw itself is at 6 p.m. Jamaica time. Remember, when it comes to the draw, you have some razzmatazz associated with it. You have opening remarks from different stakeholders who are associated with the Gold Cup. You have former players that give their thoughts about the tournament and also provide their experiences about playing in the tournament. You have CONCACAF competitions officer who explains the draw. You have the actual draw itself. So when you combine all of those elements together, the draw will start close to 7 p.m. Jamaica time. So yeah. Louis Grant says, watching from Miami, Florida. Jean-Pierre fan, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. So, Jean-Pierre fan, good question. For the World Cup next year, it is guaranteed that BC Place will have grass. For the CONCACAF Gold Cup this summer, I will check and let you know. Okay? I will check. Dre Anyweather says 30 minutes time chat. What do you mean 30 minutes time chat? Javon Davis says, oh, okay, thank you. Lee Young says, hope I get Suriname. Really? Why is that? Why is that? Do let me know. Why is it that you say that? What I've also done, folks, is that if you look within the chat, I've also posted a link where you can go to for the draw. So if you click on that link that is on your screen, it will take you to the link that will show the draw for the Gold Cup, okay? So you can click on that link, and while that link is waiting, you continue to listen to this program and provide a super chat feature. How does that sound? Good? Caribbean officials. Well, one of the moderators of the draw is somebody that lives in Jamaica that is from Trinidad and Tobago, Mariah Ramharak. Mariah Ramharak is a sports presenter at Sportsmax. She's been living in Jamaica for the last 6 years now. She's from Trinidad and Tobago. Her sister actually plays for the West Indies women's cricket team. Her sister is Karishma Ramharak, one of the most economical bowlers in the world. So that is a little bit about Mariah so that you are aware. And Mariah does the series In Case You Missed It. So you've probably seen on Sportsmax 1v1 interviews with a number of reggae boys. Mariah has done a significant amount of work in relation to that. She's interviewed Kaheem Dixon on the show, Fabian Reed on the show, Sule McCullough, Dexter Lembekisa. She's also done a sit down with many people, to be quite frank and honest with you, across different sporting disciplines as well, even in non-traditional sporting disciplines as well. But what I'm thinking about is from a football standpoint as well, so that you understand what I'm saying. Dexter Lembekisa, Kaheem Dixon, Sule McCullough. Yeah. Quite a number. Good question, Trent Brennan. Do I think they're the second best in the Caribbean? In my opinion, It's a good question. For now, I'm going to have to say yes. For now. Her name is Mariah. Referees, no mindset games. Referees do not go to the Gold Cup draw. Well, Z, in terms of Kaheem Dixon, this is his first season at Charlton Athletic, and it has gone exactly how I planned it to do. This is your first season in England, and you are learning about your environment. You're getting used to conditions. You are also bulking up physically. You're getting used to different surroundings. You're getting used to the routine of match day, train, travel. You're getting used to all of that. So this first season for me was always about that learning experience, about grasping what the demands are in English football, the routine, the tradition, the policy, so that come the second season, he can just take off and just soar to new heights. So for me, for Kaheem Dixon, I think he's done well to settle in his environment and ensure that it's not a culture shock. He's in an environment where you could say, I don't want to say a little Jamaica, but there is a Jamaican community within Charlton. So what I will say to all of that is that I think that it has gone on quite well. Well, FC 26, I understand exactly what you're saying. I do think that you have to prove something. You know, you can have the ability to do something, but you also have to prove it. That's another aspect of things that is very important. And we did see Curacao beat Honduras at the Gold Cup in 2019. We did see that, but I must say, Curacao, the COVID 2021, we know what happened there. But in 2023, St. Kitts and Nevis took their spot. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be their first real opportunity since 2019 to show their worth, because 2021, they weren't there because of COVID. And 2023, St. Kitts and Nevis knocked them out. So let's see. No mindset games. In the CONCACAF Gold Cup, you do not have South American referees. You have Caribbean referees, you have North American referees, and you have Central American referees. The only way you have South American referees is in the Copa America. Good. Really, John Peel fan? Interesting. But it's interesting you mentioned that so that everybody's aware. Saudi Arabia are an invited team to this summer's Gold Cup. And so that everybody is aware, Saudi Arabia, in terms of what their June looks like, they have 2 World Cup qualifiers against Bahrain and Australia, respectively. Right now, when you look at Saudi Arabia's group, they have 2 more matches left within this round. They need to beat Bahrain and they need to beat Saudi Arabia. That's what needs to happen so they can automatically qualify for the World Cup. So I know in the head of Saudi Arabia and Hervé Renard, he has to be thinking about a number of different elements. If I automatically qualify, do I send a development team to the Gold Cup? Or he might, no. He'll say, I need to prepare for the World Cup. I'm going to send my best team. Australia has Japan to play, you know. And Japan is a team that has already qualified for the World Cup. So what I'm saying is this, right? Saudi Arabia has Australia to play on June 10. And Saudi Arabia has to make their way from Saudi Arabia to the United States or Canada the day after. So it's going to be a transition for them, different parts of the world, different climate, different region. They have to adjust to conditions and surroundings. Honestly, Trent Morning in CONCACAF, you have weak teams. Kay says Jamaica, meaning you're watching from Jamaica. Dave Mine says, Big Simon just hoping for the right pot. Well, Jamaica are in pot two. That is what we know for sure. Absolutely, Mindset Games. I want to relive the memories of 2015, rekindle the memories of 2015. Absolutely. To be honest, Trent, boring. It's about time, and because of where their football is going, it's kind of a surprise that this is their debut in the tournament. But I know that they're going to be pumped up for it. But it's still so interesting because if the Dominican Republic gets a draw against Guatemala, Jamaica beats BVI, Dominican Republic beats Dominica, Jamaica beats Guatemala, and that means that Jamaica and DR will be through to the third round. So all of a sudden, DR is looking at the Gold Cup like, okay, we can use the Gold Cup to help us prepare for the final round of World Cup qualifying. Whereas if DR is knocked out of World Cup qualifying, the Gold Cup for them is their World Cup. So it's a compelling concept. Absolutely not, K. Not at all. DV Mind says Manhattan. Okay, you're watching from Manhattan. Okay, cool breeze. Oh, and just so you know, guys, I participated in a mentorship program where I provided experience in the ISSA Gold Side Reporters. I did a seminar on ethics, accuracy, and fact checking in sports journalism. So I do encourage you guys to watch that. So what I will do, I will drop that in the chat so you guys can watch it. How does that sound? Does that sound okay? Good. Because it is in the chat. All right, good. And make sure that you do make sure that you do purchase your memberships on JFF Live, because let me show you what can and what is the potential once you do, because there's some amazing perks that you want to make sure that you are a part of. You understand what I'm saying? Like, let me show you an example so that you are aware. Let me share a screen. You see? So just some amazing content. Let me share screen and show you what you can get once you do. So purchase your membership to JFF Live and you get things like this.
Yeah, it should be like it's the way it's taking was
in the house, everybody has to get together. But we have a crazy.
Yeah, so you get all those perks. So go ahead, purchase your membership to JFF Live, and you can be able to see it. Okay, go ahead, and you can get more. Okay, it's Alan. You know the drill. Yeah, man. You know what you need to do. Very simple, very straightforward process. Okay, good, good, good. What I will do now is share screen. There we go. So the United States will be in Group D, Panama in C, Canada B, and Mexico in Group A. You guys write that down? A, Group B, Group C, Group D. All right, so we know Group A has Mexico. Group D has USA. Group B, Canada. And Group C, Panama. Okay, so there we have it. We're 15 minutes away until the draw starts. So let's get the show on the road, shall we? Let's do that. So in the chat, I've seen persons say Canada, Jamaica, Trinidad, Guadeloupe. I've seen that. I've also seen Mexico, Jamaica, Trinidad, Guadeloupe. I would say that as well. I've also seen Mexico, Jamaica, Trinidad, and Curacao. I've seen that as well. So it will be interesting. Carl Largy says, "Greetings, Simon. Respect you truly do a great job with your commentary." Thank you very much, sir. I greatly appreciate your feedback. I really do. Thank you. Thank you so much. So we got a lot of people waiting. A lot of people waiting now. And a drawing, we can't wait. We're looking forward to it. As you know, the official draw for the World Cup, you have 501 people waiting. That's interesting. So people will be waiting on the draw, waiting to see how it pans out, eh? So yeah. You know that is not possible based on CONCACAF regulations. It's going to be on CONCACAF's YouTube channel. What's next? It's going to take place in Miami, Florida. Again, it's going to take place in Miami, Florida. Miami is in South Florida in the United States of America? Mm-hmm. Yep. Let me know how you guys are doing as well in the comment section. Eagerly looking forward to seeing what you guys have to say as we're 10 minutes out. Just 10 minutes out from the draw. Yes, Jason, I wasn't speaking, so it's not like I was speaking. I was just not speaking, so it's not like I was saying anything. I was just silent for about 90 to 180 seconds. I guess you just joined. But yes, I summarized the pots so that everybody was aware. You were on Manningsman program today and you gave a joke with regards to Alex wanting a town conference meeting. So yeah. Yeah, you did make that joke earlier as well, and it got everybody cracked up. So we are 7 minutes and 30 seconds away from the draw. As I said, the link, it's on CONCACAF's YouTube channel. Persons don't need a VPN to watch it. And in addition to that, what I will say is be patient because the draw is not going to exactly start at 6 o'clock. You're going to have the moderator, Mariah Ramharak, give opening introductions. You're going to get a video presentation. You're going to have former players talk. You're going to have CONCACAF competitions officer explain the draw. You're going to have an introduction of the draw assistants. Then you're going to have the draw. So in actual reality, the draw won't start till about 6:45 or so. Okay, guys? So just put that into perspective and just be patient. Okay? Yeah, so just put that into perspective. Because the link is now live. Official draw 2025 CONCACAF Gold Cup. Here we are. And if you look in the live chat as well for the draw, you see the Jamaican flag flying as well. So that is a pleasant sight to see. So I'm very happy to see that. It's 5:55 in Jamaica. What is the time in your corner of the globe? Let me know in the chat. And Ramsey, how are you? Hope you're doing well. What is new? Tell us, how are you doing? We'll just have to wait until to see how the draw pans out. And I'm looking forward to it. Reno, you're in the United States, East Coast. It's 6:55 where you are. Oh my, interesting. Well, okay. Okay. Good to see the Jamaican flag within the chat as well. People are really getting excited. You have over 2,252 people watching the draw. That is incredible. Absolutely incredible. 2,547 people watching the draw. That is incredible. Well, we're just about 3 minutes to go. Just 3 minutes to go. And then we'll be up and running, eh? $5.56 in St. Martin. You're in St. Martin. Okay. Philipsburg, St. Martin. And of course, that would be the Dutch side. You're in the Dutch side of St. Martin. Okay. I guess the only international airport is on the Dutch side as well. Princess Juliana. On the French side, there isn't an international airport. Am I correct? Have you been over to the French side before in your life? What is it like over the French side? But yeah. Let me know. $2,900 people in the chat. Almost 3,000 people watching. Wow. 3,030. Oh my. I promise you a lot of Jamaicans will be watching tonight. So, today we know the groups. Tomorrow we get the venues. Okay? Tomorrow we'll get the venues from CONCACAF in relation to where each match will be played. Okay? Good. It's 5:59, and you know what that means? It means we're 1 minute away. Okay, cool. We're seconds away from it being 6 o'clock. Are you ready? Is everybody ready? Because it's 6 o'clock. Yeah, it's 6 o'clock. And guess what? The draw has started. Yep. Right now, they're showing a montage of the last Gold Cup. This is ours. Nuestro. And you see the flags of the different participating teams, and you have little kids waving the flag. And you see somebody waving 2 Jamaican flags. That's so nice to see. That's nice. And you hear Mariah Ramhack's voice as well. So this is good. Yep. Yeah. All right. Here we are. So now the moderator says we're going to hear from some Gold Cup legends. All right. Anna Yorka, the draw host for tonight. Look at the kids still waving the flags. Boys and girls waving the flags.
Gracias por estar con nosotros. I am honored to be here speaking to the 18th edition of national teams.
So there we have, folks. Confirmation the final will be in Houston. The opening game will be at SoFi Stadium. So that we know for sure. The Gold Cup trophy is 20 pounds. 26 inches. 2 feet. Now there's going to be a presentation on the participating teams. Canada, Costa Rica, Curacao, Dominican Republic, El Salvador, Guadeloupe, Guatemala, Haiti, Honduras, Jamaica, Mexico, Panama, Saudi Arabia, Suriname, Trinidad and Tobago, the United States, participating teams. Improved BM, improved. Dr. Mariah Ramharak, draw attendant, moderator. All right. A new ball at the Gold Cup. Molten's Gold Vantaggio 5000. Ball symbolizes unity and passion for CONCACAF. CONCACAF's first ever mascot is Volar. We're going to now see the venue for the final. Houston, Texas. Yes, that is correct. All right. Draw time. 6:15. Now we're going to get started. Carlos Fernandez, CONCACAF Chief Competitions Officer. There you go. So what's going to happen is that you're going to have the draw assistants come out, and they're going to be beside the specific pots. From there, we're basically going to see, oh, okay, So this person does that part and that part and that part. So 1D, 2A, 1A, D2. B. One D verse 2A, 1B verse 2C, 1A verse 2D, and 1C versus 2B. Yeah. Alrighty, let's go. Let's go. Jorge Campos. No, no, Jorge, es más importante para hablar inglés ahora, porque los países en la Copa de Oro hablan inglés, por ejemplo, Jamaica, Trinidad y Tobago, y otros países, por ejemplo, Estados Unidos y Canadá, y muchos más países en CONCACAF. Marcelo Balboa. Remember him with the long hair? Argentine heritage, born in Chicago. Dwayne De Rosario from Canada. Went to school in Jamaica. Not many people know that, actually. Someone like Valdez. Blas Perez. Yeah. If you say so. Alrighty. The moment we've all been waiting for, folks. It's now. It's go time. It's go time. Here we go. Let's go. Here we go. You're going to go through the draw regulations. Yeah. Two minutes video. Alrighty. Here we go. This is incredible. You have 17,000 people watching the video. So Mexico is Group A, Canada Group B, Panama Group C, and USA Group D. That's what we know so far. Okay. Ready. Let's go. Mexico. Half uno. Canada. Group B. B. Panama. All right, so put it this way. Las Perez determines the group that Jamaica will be in, and Jorge Campos. USA. Group D. All right. So now we're going to go to pot two now, guys. And in pot two, it will determine the which group Jamaica will be. If Jamaica is pulled out now, then Jamaica. Get your pens, papers, calculators out, okay? Here we go. Is the first team out Jamaica? No, it's Costa Rica. All right. But which group will Costa Rica go in? A, B, C, or D? I think Costa Rica will go in group C. Wow, Group A. Okay, so Jamaica will not be in Group A. All right, so Jamaica will not be in Group A. All right. So Jamaica will face Canada, Panama, or USA. Oh, Jamaica's out of the what? Group B, C, or D? Where do you guys want to go, folks? Group B, C, or D? It's up to Blas Perez. I have a feeling we're going to be in Group B. Jamaica. I'm predicting Group B. I'm predicting Group B. Jamaica will be In Group C. All right, so we're in Group C, folks. So Panama is going to be in our group. What that means as well is that in the quarterfinals, we won't face USA or Mexico. All right, so in the quarterfinals, Jamaica will not face Mexico or the United States. All right, Jamaica in a group with Panama. Okay. All right, so here we know, folks, Jamaica. Jamaica, Panama in Group C. Last time I played Panama, of course, was in the Nations League third place game. Honduras has been drawn out and they'll be in Group B. Honduras will be in Group B. Ooh, so it could be Jamaica, Honduras in the quarterfinals. That means that Haiti will go in Group B. So Haiti will be in Group D. We can progress on with the Group C. All right. Pot 3, Guatemala, Trinidad, El Salvador, Suriname. All right, so if Jamaica tops Group C, then we'll play second in B. Second in B could be Honduras. If we're second in C, we play winner of B. If we are first in Group C, then we'll face first in A in the semifinals, and that will be Mexico. Exciting. All right, here we go, folks. Pot 3 coming up. Here we go. The first team out is El Salvador. Let's see which group that they're going to go in. Let's see which group El Salvador will be in. Don't see. Group B. Canada, Honduras, El Salvador. There we go. Trinidad and Tobago. Ooh. Could be Group C. Could be Group C. If it's Group C, folks, then wow. This is Group C, folks, and wow. No idea. Group D. Oh, USA, Haiti, Trinidad in Group D. Jamaica won't face Trinidad in the group stages of the Gold Cup. So Jamaica will face Guatemala or Suriname. Jamaica will have Guatemala or Suriname. Hmm. Guatemala or Suriname. Who will be in Jamaica's group? Suriname goes in Group A, which means that Guatemala will go in Group C. Guatemala will be in Group C with Jamaica. That means we're going to play Guatemala in World Cup qualifying on June 10, and we're going to play Guatemala again in the Gold Cup. Panama, Jamaica, Guatemala. You have three Caribbean teams in Club 4, so there's a great opportunity that Jamaica will face a CFU team. Group C. Jamaica's run-up in seed will play the group winner of B. B could be Canada, Honduras, El Salvador, and whoever is B4. Guadeloupe. Guadeloupe. If Guadeloupe goes in Group C, I'll say, all right. If it's Group C, then that would be nice. Group C, Guadeloupe. So confirmation, folks. Panama, Jamaica, Guatemala, and Guadeloupe. So there we have it. There we have it, folks. Dominican Republic. All right, let's see the other groups. Saudi Arabia is in another group. So Dominican Republic rounds up Group A. Mexico, Costa Rica, Suriname, DR. Interesting. He said, "Vamos a ganar." Let's see how the rest of the draw goes out. Let's go. So, Guadeloupe. Where will Curacao be? Group of death. Wow, what's a group? Canada, Honduras, El Salvador, Curacao. An interesting group, you know. Oh my, Saudi Arabia is in the USA's group. USA, Haiti, Trinidad, Saudi Arabia. Wow. Alrighty. So Vancouver is one of the venues. Alrighty, so the draw is done and dusted, eh? Alrighty, here we go. Okay. Ooh. Vancouver's in Group C. Alrighty, and just like that, the draw is done. Just like that, the draw is done. Thanks for watching, folks. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. So here we go. Panama, Guatemala, and Guadeloupe. So thanks for tuning in, folks. Appreciate it.